仮面ライダースーパークライマックスヒーローズ
スーパーヒーローズアーケードモードや 2P 対戦モードだ。
So you should be able to hear me now. I said a whole lot of words before realizing that my mic was not getting picked up. So hi, I'm Bunnies from Hell. Arcana, it's the mid-tiers. Let me hang on. Yeah, so I guess we were not totally clear here. Let me go ahead and just give them the image again. Okay, we got Ryuki. We got Ryuki Survive. So Ryuki Survive, a very interesting character in the mid-tier rule set. So obviously, power up is very strong, but Ryuki generally is gatekept by being a very bad base form that needs to get into his power up to be functional. But Ryuki Survive is also a really technical character that we just don't ever get to see in the normal rule set. Really interesting technical character. I'm excited that we're seeing him today. Shadow Moon, of course, a classic of Climax heroes. Arcana loves this super jump. It's an unblockable that equips sword for cheaper than normally equipping sword. We're low on guard gauge, but power up. So climax time is still on, of course. Power up could just. Ooh, the reset. That's actually. You dead? You dead. Now, climax time. This is a pretty standard first round for Ryuki Survive. Getting clobbered by a just frankly a much stronger base form of a character. But then after round one, you have the bar. You can immediately go to Ryuki Survive and be like a good character. There we go. Immediately to Ryuki Survive, immediately equipping Shoot Vent. So Shoot Vent is an incredible tool. This gun has tracking. It's plus on block, I believe. The Rider Art version is invincible. Shadow Moon's going crazy again. Cross up gets blown up by the Rider Art. If nothing else, Arcana gets to use all this meter before climax time kicks in. We got gun. Yo! Guard dash is actually really strong in this rule set. Lots of characters have trouble closing the gap against these projectiles, but guard dash is a huge boon. Firing the gun. Ryuki cannot get knocked out of Survive, but you can manually leave Survive to refill the guard gauge. Okay, back to Survive. Shadow Moon's pointing. Look out. The cross-up! Getting these beams against the wall is a big deal. It's really annoying to deal with this. I can't block anymore, but we got the gun out. Does have tracking. Can't sidewalk it unless you're far away. Ooh, not a great trade. The Rider Art! We heard that before the freeze! Let's go! Alright. Looking good for Arcana. You got 2 more Rider Arts to do, too. That's a fully invincible backdash. So even if... Oh, good! We're over 1. So even if Arcana's in a bad position, you've got to bait those out. Good. Can't block anymore. 1 more Shadow Beam and you might just eat super and die. Let's go! That was excellent closing the gap from Argent Soul there. Maybe a little greedy on the beams, but Argent also plays that really well. Not dead! It's not over! 1 more Shadow Beam! So Shadow Moon, I think Shadow Moon is like a pretty good character even in the normal rule set, but he was actually the character who, in designing the mid-tier rule set, I wanted Shadow Moon to be one of the best characters. That's like the level of game that I want to play on. Back in with Shadow Moon. Ryuki Shadow Moon. So, I don't know what the answer is here. There's a lot of mid-tier matchups that we're not all super experienced in. But Arcana's got some options. Ryuki Survive actually has a pretty good, like, up-close game, too. Taking all these fast bursts. This might not go... Oh! This might be really scary. Shadow Moon's ability to just throw moves out and hit you because you can't block is very good, again, even in the regular rule set. Choosing to go Survive, hitting that Rider Arc, too, burning 4 bars in about half a second. That's a little scary if you don't win this round, but... Now Argent's got to deal with the beams. Oh, there's 1. So, one of the reasons why Ryuki Survive is a very technical character, I think, is, Whoa, 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 hello, what? He's over there now. One of the reasons why he's a very technical character is that he has access to Sword Vent in Survive as well, and Sword Vent is pretty good at close range. He also has good strikes on heavy, but if he's in Shoot Vent, he loses access to those strikes. So he has to choose between having his best set of normals, his most potent offense, his highest reward, or the ability to do this stuff with the gun. And all of this stuff is like good. Recharging meter and shoot venting. We're in a holding pattern, but it's not a great holding pattern because Arcana needs to actually do something here. Gets baited! No! So close, so close! These Rider Arts just keep missing. Argent keeps going off axis. Very funny. It is possible to angle the start of your Rider Art with Ryuki. So it might be that Arcana is actually angling it weird too. Oof. So yeah, we're in kind of a nightmare scenario here. Argent trying to get that climax time and just barely missing it. That could have been the kill on the spot. Scary. Really scary for Arcana. At this position, I'm probably just charging meter and trying to win the next one, but Arcana's going in. Charging more meter. Shoot vent! Okay, this can be how Ryuki wins. It's a fully invincible backdash that does like 40%, not 40%, like 25%. Shadow Moon's got a big life bar. He's a big boy. Argent shot again! 3 in a row. Let's go. It's very annoying to deal with this. Like, he builds enough meter, especially during climax time after each one. Let's go! Argent found the way in. It is just a beam. You can block it with guard dash. Whoa! Guard break into Idle Art. Not a bad way to get a guard broken, honestly. Stalling for time. Just trying to get that guard bar back. I think that's correct, especially with Ryuki. You really need to have that guard bar on hand. Untransforming here is so scary, so bad. It takes the anyway. You have to sometimes. Alright, get uppercutted. Didn't quite have the meter. I don't know if Arcana actually knows that combo, but that combo's sick. We get the unblockable. Caught the Shadow Beam's landing. Let's go. That's not quite climax time. You're not bailed out yet. There you go. Okay. Didn't take the bait and gets really rewarded for not taking that bait. Arcana almost just like lost this on the spot. Just that control to not burst actually paying off there. Yeah, charging bar. This is, yeah, you give him his strongest defensive tool by not going in, basically. But Argent does have the life lead. You got 20 seconds to make this work. And the beam's not, yeah, beams at long range aren't gonna do it. Well placed flip there. Let me also inform them it's 3-5. We're doing round robin the whole way. Round robin 3-5 the whole way. I hope that goes fast enough. We're gonna find out. I think it will. We only got 5 players around. I intend on playing fast. Arcana's thinking about it. It was actually up 2 for Argent Soul. That's my bad. Still figuring things out. Yes. Winner does have to keep characters, Argent. I wonder what Arcana's gonna pull out. Arcana's got a few other characters, like going Knight. Okay. So Knights survive. Similar to Ryuki, kind of a bad base form. But when you get into survive, you have pretty good buttons and an infinite. So pretty good. Also being power up is obviously good for him. Yow. Yow! This can cross up! This can cross up. That's Satan's saber. Alright. We're Knight Survive now. We're just going in with buttons. Argent's bait? Argent's second bait! Let's go! Okay. So punishing a burst is like notably kind of complicated for a lot of these characters because they don't have quite the suite of buttons that like the top tiers do. Your like reliable big mid is sort of missing from a lot of these guys. When you're landing from burst, you're crouching, so it's a little difficult. Arcana's got a lot of guard gauge to work with here, but yeah, good. Gets the full value of it. Makes Argent spend a bunch on Roman cancel. Argent's almost guard broken. This is actually a great position for Knight. Whoa, sick tracking. That throw does a nice chunk of change too. Argent's on nothing. Part of a heavy rain rider. Do you have one of those? I don't know. Alright, so Arcana not trying for the infinite here. I think that might be correct. The connection's a little iffy. It's just what we got, right? Really weird delayed climax time here, by the way. Why was it so late? Knight's kind of just mid-dispenser. So, in theory, he's supposed to be like a kind of technical, like, in support attack, right? The base form is supposed to be a guy who has to make choices about which weapon he has equipped. And in theory, he's that in Survive as well. But the weapons in Survive aren't great, so you just hit people with your sword. Arcana's on the board. Knight's working out. He's mid-dispenser, but he also has, so the guard gauge economy in this game is super important, right? We do so many fucked up things with the guard gauge. Our guard cancel that starts a combo is on the guard gauge. Obviously blocking is on the guard gauge. Burst is on the guard gauge. And power-up characters can refresh their guard gauge by powering up or down. So Knight has that extra layer of survivability. But like when he's hitting you, yeah, he's just mid-dispenser and he has an infinite. You can do a lot with mid-dispenser with an infinite, though. Now we got Kuga Goron on the scene. So, support attack Kuga, honestly, this assist is ridiculous. The big problem is that Kuga's forms all are really bad at building meter. If he was much better at building meter, support Kuga would be a very good character. Alright, neither player can block. Arcan's back from the climax time. This would have been a good chance for would have been a good chance for Arcana to bail out. Yeah, so there's Goron just coming in and ending you. It's very scary. It's just a very fast assist that homes in on you. Using it there to even just cover the hit, like getting away with it a little bit. No Oki. We're swinging. Ooh, Arcana scouted the sidestep. There's that standard, that standard Goron combo. You really do want to spend most of your time powered up as most of the Ryuki riders. Ooh, trying to punish the recovery, not quite. Okay, guard crush. That's a big guard crush. You gotta watch out for Goron though. So remember, ooh, that's a big super. So remember also that support attack characters for 4 bars can call the assist during hit stun. Important to remember that because that is their extra layer of survivability. You can just get hit out of your combo by Goron. If Argent gets a bunch of meter, it doesn't really matter what Arcana does anymore. And we're on Heliport, of course, so biggest stage in the game. Scary. Does Arcana have enough life to survive another hit? Well, did, but didn't matter. Alright. Good stuff, Argent. 1-3 for Argent. So our next round 1 match would be it's round robin, right? The round 1 would be Ryuchu Xenoclaw here, but we don't have them, so we're gonna not do that. Xenoclaw still, I think. Oh, hang on, let me check. Xenoclaw will be in very shortly. In the meantime, let's check in on the Discord. Alright, Xenoclaw's here, let's go.
Alright, cool. Hi.
Hi. I might have to turn you up. Yeah, I think I do.
Alright, what did I miss?
So Arcana and Argent played a pretty cool set. It started on Ryuki Survive versus Shadow Moon, and then they ended up on Support Dragon Kuga versus Knight Survive.
Interesting. Let me pop into your little Twitch stream.
Yeah, sure.
Unless if you're gonna.
I am gonna
stream
Discord stream it, but I gotta wait for the game to actually be open.
Ah, okay. Cool.
So, do you actually want to play a match real quick?
I need to grab another wire so we can let someone else round robin
Okay,
first.
let's we can run I think probably best way is to do Argent Soul Ryuchu.
Yeah, let those two battle it out. I've been so excited for this goddamn this low tier match, or not low, mid tier match.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I love every single mid tier. Every single mid tier is my favorite character, except for like Ryuki.
Except for Ryuki, yeah, you don't like watching
He's not
the movie.
that fun. No, he's not that fun. I'll be right back.
Uh-huh. Let me also get us the rule set real quick as I set us up. Argent P1 side, Ryuchu P2 side.
Yeah, showing everybody who might be familiar with the game the rules would be pretty nice.
Yep, it's up on the stream, just between games.
And now I can see the little chat, so I can respond to anybody who's got any questions about the format.
Yeah. Let me get the Discord stream set up. It's being annoying. Hang on.
Happens.
It does happen.
All right.
Okay,
our
it's
first
working.
fun match. Well, not the first one.
I do need to actually get the stream working, apparently. They used to have a button in OBS to refresh the source, and it hasn't had that. Oh, there we go.
Because they're a bunch of haters.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna take a second every time. So I have said to Xenoclaw what characters I'm picking. Do you remember which characters I'm picking?
I don't. I
You
don't.
spoil the surprise? No, you don't? Okay. Tiger!
Alright.
Arkansas Tiger.
And who's his opponent? And Todoroki. Todoroki might be one of the stronger characters in the format. Not the strongest.
I can agree. I think he's probably pretty good. So this is the match of the advancing buttons.
If we were to make a tier list of this tier list, in a sense, I think Todoroki would be like a low A tier.
Yeah, I think that's about right. He's pretty good, though. Very capable of winning.
Very solid buttons. The main issue is you're playing up against everybody, even in this lower tournament.
Yeah, he feels like a low tier guy until you realize how strong his defense is.
Yeah.
How annoying the Ooh. We got full screen assist into super.
This is one of the issues, though, with the mid-tier tournament. We're going to be watching a lot of movies.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like to think that the movie in general in this game is your punishment for using your guard gauge poorly.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a lot of movies.
Especially once I get to play.
But the not the meterless, but the superless damage is a lot worse in the mid tiers.
Yeah, which is why the movies get used a lot more.
We're on mutual guard break.
Now, mutual guard break is where Todoroki shines if he has a lot of bar, which he does. In a situation like this, the Todoroki should be hitting the what is it, the 6H,
Yeah.
and then instantly are seeing that to get the guard bar back by slamming him with that guitar.
So, Ryuchu has been hitting some, like, insane backdashes.
Yeah, that's kind of Ryuchu's thing. Being really good with their dashes.
Just very strong defense here. Clipped by
In a
the...
situation-
Clipped by the cowboy.
Happens all the time. I hate when it does. Biggest things with Todoroki, though, you need to hit your 5S. Especially once you get low on guard or even guard crush, you need to.
Yeah, we haven't actually seen one yet, but Todoroki jamming out is a huge part of his strength. We're on Delta. Okay.
Okay, so this will be a little more interesting, maybe.
This might be a really good call matchup-wise, because Tiger is a very linear character. He has these great buttons, but he really just wants to run at you and punch you and call the assist to make it hurt more.
And Delta's linear in the opposite way.
Yeah,
In a very vertical way.
Delta just wants to shoot you with his gun.
He wants to jump up in the air and then press F and hope it hits.
We got the Catboy Naruto running into the distance.
Mm-hmm. Love when that happens. Add button press. As nice as that seems, can't you, like, after the first bullet, can't you tech it?
So, I think that's not true.
Sure it makes you, I think it makes you aerial, doesn't it? One of them does.
Ooh. The assist ties that up.
Yeah.
First thing assist is really hard. This assist in particular, you almost always take some damage.
I usually burst the middle two hits, so I take the first and the last.
Yeah, Delta definitely does have like a lot of weird strings that kind of don't do that much for him, but the specials are where it's at. We get these, like, we get the unblockable jump S. We haven't
the
talked about
unblockable
that.
powered 5S. If
We're
we ever
too used
see
to
a
it.
Delta power up.
But the jump S, that like beam into dive kick, that is just unblockable.
Yeah. Just like any Fize runner.
That's why we haven't talked about it. We're too used to it.
Yeah. Alright, so this is 2-0.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't been updating it. Arjun's been going fast.
Arjun's kicking butt. But maybe Ryuchu has figured out the good counter. Stay away, jump up, press 5S.
Yeah, I think
Sometimes feint to jump.
we haven't actually seen the Delta 5S from Ryuchu yet. Pew-pew!
Yeah,
some buttons.
not noticing any of the walking and shooting either.
Yeah, walking and shooting's very strong on Delta.
Especially because there's so many ways to get people to keep away from you on Delta that you can constantly be charging.
Alright, that's a real rough situation here.
Yeah.
Alright, that is unfortunately, I think, negative on hit.
Yeah, just a general 5S in any situation is most likely going to be better.
We're trying to watch the movie. Not entirely
Not
sure
watching
why,
the fight,
but
though.
just want to see it.
I mean, I like the movie. Delta
One
movie's
last
fun.
chance.
Oh, and that's it. That's that. Oh wait, no, it's not. Look at me. I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
that was round one.
Not
Yeah,
round
so Delta has this anti-air gunshots special, but we want to see the 5S, the neutral one, where he just shoots forward, because that has tracking,
two. Yeah.
which is a little more useful than the anti-air spread. All right.
Another thing I'm not noticing, even with strings like that, I'm never noticing the throw in to catch him off guard.
Yeah, I think Ryuchu tends to pressure the guard gauge instead, which I think can be good, especially like Delta strings do a lot of damage, but
Yeah. But
it's-
also it's good to get damage out as Delta.
yeah, of course. There's other reasons why that might not be the play, but it's mid-tiers. We're not all super practiced on this. I don't want to like talk shit on anybody for not knowing all the details of their characters.
Yeah, I think me, you, and Arjun are probably the only people who put more than like an hour into the mid tiers.
That might not be true. I know a lot of like I know Arcana's been playing Riki and Knight.
Okay, you know what? I forget. Those are just mid tiers.
And Richu definitely has put time into these characters too, just not as much, I don't think.
And of course, I was over exaggerating a little bit with that, but
Right. That's 3-0 Argent. Good work to Argent. Yeah.
So it's very much an uphill battle on both ends for a mid tier to low tier character.
So that's a match.
Yeah. Who's up next?
The mid tier rules back up. So okay, do you want to fight Richu?
I could.
All right.
I am good with that. Let me
That
pull
was the
my
last
little
round
ball
one.
from it. Let's pull. Once the match starts, I'll be muting, per usual.
Yeah.
And then I just need your little code.
I'm excited to see what you bring. It could be.
I got a
anything.
lot to bring.
You do got a lot to bring.
I've got a lot of practice with a lot of these little mid tiers.
With the room in there again.
Yep. Failed Connect game's already running.
What? That's oh. Am I getting defeated by the curse of Argent?
You might just be.
I'm gonna restart the netplay lobby.
Oh, I just got it.
That's scary. Don't do that. I just started it and you're in there already.
I don't know how, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Because I didn't enter this new code.
Yeah, this is a new code. Okay, this looks like the connection might be pretty nice. I'm gonna try on 10. We'll see how it goes.
All right, and I'll be back to narrate soon.
Yeah. Have a good match. Have fun. Over to the game where we got Xenoclaw versus Ryuchu. So I was talking a little earlier about what Xenoclaw might bring. We'll see. Awesome stuff. Did I mess up? I messed up. That's my bad. Hang on. That is my bad. I got a little overzealous. Okay, game should be coming back any second. Any second. There's things I can try here, but it's really just that the source capture is taking a bit. That's all it is. Alright, Xenoclaw's on Titan Kuga with Goron. And Richu back on Delta. Okay. So this is also... Uh-oh. Do we got controller foibles? Oh, no.
Alright, sorry. For some reason, my D-pad stopped working.
Oh, dear.
So, give me 1 second.
Oh, no.
Will that work now? There we go. Okay.
It works. Okay.
I'll be back.
Y'all just gonna go into it? Looks like they're just gonna go into it. Alright. So, Titan Kuga, very interesting character. Xenoclaw just started playing Titan Kuga with Goron one day, and we realized that this is actually pretty good. The thing here is that Titan Kuga, a lot of your weaknesses, like having, you know, weird slow buttons, slow armor specials, all that all gets covered by having a ridiculous assist. Like so. You just can't run from Goron. The Zoner matchup, it's a little interesting how this plays out for Titan Kuga. Getting clipped. Titan Kuga kind of is a zoner. The Goron is like really, really effective at shutting down zoning. Uh-oh. It's really effective at shutting down zoning, and you still have to like deal with how much damage he's doing. It's really hard to whittle him down slowly. Okay. Oh, narrowly fails to dodge Goron. It's hard. It's hard out here. Goron's huge. It's an excellent assist. Richu going back in with Delta. I think that might be a good strategy. It worked out pretty okay. I do really want to see Richu go more to the 5S though. Most of the time if you want to press strings as Delta, it's better to just press 5S. Although, in this matchup it might not be great. For Goron reasons. I didn't know it was air attackable. Alright, we get a nice combo. The autocorrect. Cutting off that red life's pretty big too. Yikes. So one of the weaknesses of Titan Kuga, this character that we're seeing for the first time on the stream, one of the weaknesses of this guy is that his throw does like no damage. So it's not that scary to just block. You force him to commit a lot of resources to actually pressure you because everything is unsafe. Now, if you're getting hit, that doesn't feel like much of a weakness. Yikes. Big combo at the wall. So that's the other thing, is that these combos at the wall, they're techable, but it's really hard to tech Goron. It's very, very easy to just die in one sequence at the wall against Titan Kuga. If he gets you there, it's just better to block a lot of the time.
Round one. Fight.
Now we got Emperor on this. So Emperor has traditionally seen a bit of play in standard Climax heroes. He's just a very good character in terms of his buttons and move speed and such. He has like clear paths to victory. He's also one of the characters I expected to be one of the best in this format. Got a nice juicy combo there. His single hit Titan Kuga damage does even up real fast though. Okay, Richu wants this offense now. And yeah. Sidestep Goron is so strong. For when you don't want to block, but you don't want to not hit them. Whoa, 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 hey. Whoa, that's scary. Spin Vent is on. Emperor's Spin Vent mostly gives him these really damaging strings that let him pressure the guard gauge really well. Guard gauge is low too. Guard Crush. Xenoclaw leaving this opening. Oh, here comes Goron. I can sense him. trading our guys. Alright, that's 3-0 Xenoclaw.
Alright, that's 3.
That is 3.
Kuga Titan is my baby. That's my baby.
He's pretty cool.
I think I'm the only person to have put more than 5 minutes into the Kuga Titan.
I think that's true.
He's got really mediocre normals. He's got a fast 2H, but it's also not that fast. It's fast for Titan Kuga. I think it's 12 frames.
Ow. I had a dog clawing at my ankle.
It happens.
Sorry, what was it?
Huh?
What were you saying is 2 frames?
12.
12,
frames,
sorry, sorry.
I think his 2HH is 12 frames.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's like his, other than 5H, that's like his fastest button.
I gotta kick you out.
5H,
Get
no,
out of here.
yeah, get me out of here. 5S for Titan Kuga isn't as fast as 2HH, but I'm pretty sure it either has him step back a little bit, or it has very slight push blocking, because sometimes when people try to punch you when you're using it, they just can't. It's very inconsistent. I don't know what it is. I'll have to test it at some point.
Alright. So I'm gonna go play now.
Alright. So I will sit down, watch, and commentate.
Yeah. You really don't remember what I'm bringing.
I mean, are you bringing, like, maybe... like, Knight? I can't, I genuinely cannot remember. I look at these characters. You're probably bringing Dark Kabuto. That's probably who you're bringing. Kabuto. Very strong, scary character.
Kamen Rider Super Climax Heroes Super Heroes Mode.
And don't forget to stream so I can commentate a little quicker.
どのキャラクターで戦うんだ
Because otherwise I will be commentating off of Twitch. There we go.
Thank
Alright.
you for the reminder, because I had to reset it.
Ah, G3X. Genuinely such a fun character. Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Okay, so support not Kuga. Support Kiva is probably one of the scariest characters in mid-tier, but he's so swingy that it kind of cancels it out. His support, if it hits all 4, you're just kind of done for. But also, it's so easy to not have all 4 to hit. It's so easy to get rid of them. So it's going to be interesting to see. G3X, on the other hand, has a very nice loop. Once Assault Mode comes out, that hook into... it's like a little knee and uppercut move. You do that constantly, it's a really nice almost touch of death. Yeah, and that's the attack I'm talking about. If all 4 of those hit, it does so much damage. And Kiva has a really good keep away game. With the Dust Loop, throwing people as far away as it does, you really have to be super aggressive against Kiva. Kiva is probably one of the most defensive characters in mid-tier that also has hyper offense in a sense, simply from the support attack. First round goes to Bunnies, very, very much so. It's kind of difficult fighting into Kiva with G3X though. Yeah, and then you can see there how much damage the support attack does if it manages to hit all 4. And there you can see it again. It's probably the scariest attack in mid-tier, other than maybe potentially 5S from Fire Force. But that's also you can ignore that pretty easy. Alright, so Ixa here might actually be able to do something a little more, because he has a lot more pokes than G3X does. G3X, all of his little teeny tiny pokes are so slow, they're so inconsistent. Once Ixa gets that defense game, because they're both very defensive characters, especially in safe mode for Ixa. If Ixa can stay back and just constantly hit the lasers and keep them from charging, that'll keep the support attacks low. which is kind of what Ixa's gonna want. And situations like this is what Ixa does not want. He can play super defensive, but the moment you whiff one of his lasers, he's kind of just done until he can go back into Ixa burst. Going for the movie, it's pretty risky, but you don't need the bar this early in the game. The burst bait is always so fun to see, especially with how all of Kiva's normals are pretty bad. Kiva has that little dust loop, that's probably Kiva's best setup. But otherwise, you're just kind of hitting maybe like I think it's 5H into the punch. He very much relies on that support attack. Oh, using the laser to dodge it? That was crazy. Alright, and first round goes to Ixa. I don't think Arcana played Ixa, but it is neat to see somebody play Ixa. And I mentioned an issue with mid-tier before being a lot of movies. This is the kind of the other issue with mid-tier. It's going to be a lot of timeouts, just because characters lack a lot of damage output once you start stepping away from the really good characters. There are ways, especially with Kiva support. If Kiva support can hit all those support attacks, especially if you're going up against like the end or something, that person's just done. But it's going to be a lot of sitting around and waiting for the timeout. Yeah, Kiva's throw does very little damage. If you want a throw that does no damage, though, play Kuka Titan. No, Argent. The laser doesn't have any tracking, if I remember correctly. Second round going to Bunny, by the way. See that, but fun to say. The laser, all things considered, is just fine. It's an okay pressure tool if you can consistently hit it, but you have to... Oh, and we get the movie. This is the movie that nobody ever sees because nobody plays support Kiva. It's a very fun one. I love waking up. But what I was saying with the lasers, you're kind of trying to bait a sidestep to hit it most of the time because it has very little, if no, tracking at all.
It tracks on startup on the dashing one, but not on the...
Okay. Oh, on the dashing one only?
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, full Ixa. Well, not full Ixa. That's the first round, was it? I'm already forgetting that. I'm getting elderly. I turned 23. You know, that's when your memory starts going. I have maybe 6 more months before keel over. Let's see, though. Maybe Arcana's going to use a little less lasering. A little more lasering, maybe, too. All things considered, Ixa's normals are pretty solid. I'm more of a fan of his save form, but if I recall correct, his save form has the bad defense modifier. Both forms have their merits. All in all, Ixa is just okay. He's got some fun strings. Oh, are we gonna see it? We are. So I think it's the 5S, the punch. If you hit that, you can almost always guarantee all 4 of those hit. It's nasty. Kiva's support just in general, I think, is kind of nasty. The thing holding him back, though, is his buttons. I love the character so much, though. Oh, there we go. We get another 4 out. Oh, are we gonna get another? Oh, we're gonna get 2 more. Oh, that's just enough to send Arcana over the edge.
Let's go.
Oh, what a nasty, nasty character.
I love support Kiva.
There's so much holding him back, but there's so much giving him power at the same time.
Why do they do so much damage? I'm answering this question. Arcana said, why do they do so much damage?
I think it's probably just unscaled, you know?
So my answer is, it's because I trained really hard to make them hit all 4 times, and that's not a joke. If you start playing with support Kiva, a lot of the time you're going to hit one of those. But like,
yeah,
what I've learned is a lot of stuff about, like, if you step towards Castle Doran and then 5S them, you're hitting them at a good angle, right?
Which will guarantee all 4.
Yeah, it's stuff like that.
And if you can consistently get all 4 to hit, your enemy's done. There's nothing they can do.
Yeah. Also, Ixa is a terrible defense mod. That is real.
Is that base Ixa or is that both? I thought base Ixa had better defense than Save.
I believe Save has.
Or Burst. Sorry. I think Save has the better defense modifier.
No, I think you're right.
And Burst has the worst one. I think the moment you swap over, that's when you start taking more damage. Because Save is supposed to be the defensive form.
Let me get another match in here. I'm gonna real quick report. That 3-0.
I see a lot of
Ryu and me, yeah. Okay.
Alright. This will be fun. Maybe we'll see some Todoroki versus Kiva. I think Todoroki is a pretty good pick into Kiva. Just because he can kind of keep up his butt. But I believe Ryuchu mentioned that they're going to be playing a few other characters. Yeah, Todoroki, Delta, and Emperor. This is just me. Of course, I'm going to tell you they can play whoever the hell they want, right? But Todoroki's probably the best match into Kiva. Just because he has so many ways to get up to Kiva. Kiva's like strong points are keeping away to get Castle Doran out.
I did have a second character I was planning on bringing, by the way.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll see him if Kiva loses.
Maybe.
Or maybe he'll just play Kiva the whole time and 3-0 the whole tournament. Which wouldn't surprise me, because I think you basically did that with Forze in the last one. Oh my goodness, what a scary character. I'm glad Forze with the Astro switches is too good to be played, because he'd dominate the whole thing.
Astro Switch Forze, even with no Astro Switch that's like one of the good ones, you'd still just win.
Yeah. Just with like if you pick the dookiest Astro switches, you still have access to Gyro is what I think it is.
Yeah, the unblockable.
And that's gonna carry 100,000% through the mid tiers. There's no mid tier that can do anything against that. All right, I missed it. Looked like it was Emperor. Yeah, Emperor versus Kiva. Emperor does have ways to get in, but the issue is his ways to get in tend to have a little more end lag. 5S being the biggest example. I think it's 5S and 5H. Oh, it's so scary. Oh yeah, okay. So one of the biggest things to know with Castle Doran is you kind of have to roll into the projectiles. It seems scary to do that, but if you don't roll into the projectiles, they're so slow that they're going to catch your roll. Guard crushed Emperor, which but no guard, not guard gauge. No, yeah. Yeah, the moment Emperor runs out of his currency, you know, his little card spending points. Meter, that's what it's called. I could not get that word out of my head. Once Emperor runs out of meter, he has good buttons, but he loses a lot of his options. Oh, it's so scary. Like, once you get guard crushed, Castle Doran is just, it's so oppressive. Surprised we didn't see a rider art thrown in there, but maybe it takes a little too long. Alright, who are we seeing next? Shadow Moon is probably a good pick against Kiva, I think. Can't remember if Negadeno is allowed in mid-tier, but if Negadeno is allowed in mid-tier,
Hell no.
Negadeno is. Okay, I couldn't remember if we allowed him or not. He's so annoying. I'm glad we're not.
That character is fucked up.
It was Support Deno. They're the same character. Not really, but Support Deno might be fine. Like, Support Axe Deno it might be allowed in. Not allowed in, sorry. Support Axe Deno might be a fine counter into Kiva, especially if you hit his infinite. The moment you guard crush that Kiva, they're done for. Oh, hoping for the throw. That was. Oh. Oh, that sucks. That stinks. I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing because, oh, I've been in that situation so many times. Interesting. I wish that was a multi-hitter because I might have guard crushed if it was, but... I don't know too much about Shadow Moon, even though I play with people who play Shadow Moon. So I don't know a lot of their intricacies. I do know they have a weird thing with armor, though. They just have armor sometimes for some reason, and sometimes they don't. Like, it's always there, but does it work? Who knows? It's up to Shadow Moon that day. Ooh, we got the smacking. And then the fool kills Shadow Moon with the giant evil fireballs. Oh, I feel so bad seeing that happen every single time. Now remind me, are the Castle Doran fireballs blockable or are they unblockable?
They are blockable.
Okay. Turtling them might almost be the best choice. Because Kiva doesn't really have too many ways to approach other than, well, you know what, he has the right.
A lot of it is that you just have to hold down for what it's worth. Like, cause they're coming toward the screen, you just have to move away from the screen.
Yeah. Which then also makes it a little easier for Kiva to get close to you. Might even cross you up if he tries to use the rider art. Oh, and this is the Kiva bug. Luckily banned, so they had to follow up with a 5S. But they would be frozen there forever. And if we didn't ban that, that'd be a really funny Castle Doran setup. I think you'd be able to hit all four that way. Oh, it's so nasty. Oh, it's so nasty. I feel so bad. It's like watching a baby get kicked down the stairs. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Arcana. Kiva's normal rider art is kind of ass, but if it crosses up, you know, if they're trying to block Doran, it's damage. And yeah, that's it.
Holy shit.
What a nasty character.
I'm not gonna lie, I got really lucky with a lot of those.
You got every single one hitting every single time.
That was nasty. Ugh, that was gross.
Yeah. Yeah, no, 100,000%.
Oh, I accidentally closed the tournament. I gotta open that up.
Yeah, you might want that.
I might want that. Okay, I have it. Okay, so then I got that's 3-0. Let me give you all the mid-tier rule set again. It's you and Archon. One of the classic matchups.
All right, this is gonna be a fun one. I love fighting everybody here. Everybody in the community is just, they're so fun. Oh, My headset just died. That's fun. I'm gonna go steal from my little brother again. I need a cable.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I got one right here. I don't have to steal from him. It's because I already stole from him.
The thing is, I think that we have a
Oh right.
one of the ongoing stories.
Arjun, I'm a little less scared of, simply because he can't play Kai'Sa.
Oh.
I'm sorry, by the way. Oh wait, there's a new one. I'm still sitting in here with Arcana.
You are?
Yeah, apparently I was looking at it like, why aren't we starting? But it was because I was sitting there with Arcana, apparently. So Arcana, if you're watching the stream, you're still in a net plate thing.
I think it might just be bugged. It might just be haunted.
Haunted by the evil Arcana beam, yeah.
Bump this up a bunch. Right. Arjun is on family internet.
I get that.
It's the holiday season. I'm not telling anyone they can't play on Wi-Fi.
You're not allowed to play on Wi-Fi, except for me, because I always play on Wi-Fi. I don't know if you're. I don't know if you're able to tell, but I play on Wi-Fi.
But so.
We crash.
Shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh, probably. It is Arjun.
It's not a tournament with Arjun if we don't crash at least 3, 4, 10 times.
So I go to check. I check. So the first thing I check is the FPS counter. It's at 1.37, which is Arjun has crashed numbers.
Oh, look at that ping!
And then I go look at the ping, and it's 900.
And there he goes. And then now he's typing saying, "I crashed. I bet."
It's the classic. This is how it always is.
It is. But we love him for it. It's just a fun little thing that happens. Ooh, I get to be player 2 today, huh?
You do get to be player 2 today.
I never get to be player 2.
The curse strikes again, says Arjun. I don't know why Arjun's internet is so haunted.
I don't even know if it's his internet. Because, like, he plays well. Like, as in, like, internet-wise. Like, I never have, like, lag issues.
It might not be internet. I have no idea what it is.
It's just his dolphin hates him. Alright, and I will be back soon.
Have a good one. So, I'll probably switch off Kiva for the remaining couple games. The ongoing story, I think, is that we have yet to fully grapple with the way that, like, meter charge affects how offensive you have to be. I think with Kiva, when you start rushing him down and forcing him to play with his buttons and his guard gauge and such, it's a big weakness. But rushing someone down is a lot harder than playing defensively right now. Form Change Wizard, let's go! We have Birth versus Form Change Wizard. Alright. So I know this is one of the ones that that Xenoclaw has really been training up. We're both Wizard fans. We're both Wizard heads. I'm really glad that Form Change Wizard turns out to be pretty good. Also was a character I figured would be very good when we made the rule set. But we already figured out a bunch of new stuff about this guy. This is Goto Birth? I think this is Goto Birth. So we've got the good breast cannon. Yo, we got zoner combos? Defend is one of the big reasons land is very good for Wizard. So land is probably what you want to be in most of the time. You got really good keep away, really good damage if you hit them too. Just lots of stuff going right for land Wizard. But I know for a fact we're going to see Water Wizard at some point. This flip kick that Xenoclaw keeps fishing with, if you hit that and Roman cancel it over and over again, it does like a lot of damage. It's one of the big tools here. Remembering what the directions are, going Hurricane on accident. So Water's annoying thing is this dive kick is very hard to punish, and Bind is an unburstable containment move. So if you mess up around bind, you are eating a super unburstable. We're watching the movie. Anything Goes is playing, but Wizard's doing his super. What's wrong? Wizard also has a notably long movie, so it's super annoying, but I accept it. It's fine.
The biggest part that doesn't help is the Anything Goes remix is like 14 seconds and then it loops.
Yeah, it's a really short loop.
Like, at least with the Forze, it goes towards the beginning of the song. Like, you start midway, but yeah. Alright, I'll be back again.
How do I think Lord Knight would feel? I don't actually... I don't have like a perfect grasp here on exactly how Lord Knight feels about watching that built so fast. What the hell? So we learned meter gain is actually character specific at some point, and I don't know if that's on the wiki, but the old wiki didn't say that. It just said support attack characters seem to build more meter. But that huge damage from Land Wizard. Arjun getting a second lease here, just regenning all. Crane arm pulling them away. I don't know a great grasp of how Lord Knight would feel about this though, to be honest. Yeah, so Birth not having tracking is the big issue with the character. Breast Cannon has tracking, but if you sidestep, you break the tracking, so it just doesn't do anything. Arjun has yet to pop assault mode though, and that's where the really strong Birth stuff is. This might be a bit of a punt this round. Whoa! Uh-oh. We're watching the movie again. Alright, so I gotta talk, by the way, because if I don't, Life is Showtime might get me DMCA'd. So
Here, I'll sit down and I'll help you out.
Yeah, thank you.
So it's both Life is Showtime and
Perfect Game. Perfect Game does it way more often than Life is Showtime in my experience.
So that's the biggest issue with me playing. That's the biggest issue with Form Change Wizard, and that also might lead to Form Change Wizard being banned in mid-tier just because of how many times his damage output isn't the greatest. Like in land, in land it is.
I don't
right?
want to ban him. I don't actually care that much about it, but it's really funny.
It is. Okay, I'll be back.
So always when you get those super KOs, the big thing is your opponent can feel kind of okay about it because they still took all the meter from you. So Crane Arm also, there's two versions of Birth, right? It's Date and Goto Birth. Date Birth has a much better time following up on the Crane Arm. But this Birth, on the other hand, has a much better set of just general moves. That move is punishable on air hit. The other thing that he has is the assault mode. Breast Cannon is lightning fast, and that's a lot of the strength of this character. I'm a little surprised we haven't seen Arjun pop the assault mode yet. It's just doing, oh, there's an assault mode. Just doing assault mode Breast Cannon is a lot of how this guy wins. Look at that thing. You lost all your guard bar. Where'd it go? Projectile trade. Running well on time. Cut her wing. Alright, Breast Cannon. Wizard has invincible form changes, but they are not fully invincible. eats that bind. So, Goto also, weird time comboing off of the Crane Arm. Just lots of air hit cutter wings in that set, but we're in there. If it kills, it doesn't matter if it's unsafe on hit, right? We've lost sight of Birth. Oh no.
We really lost
the character select maze.
He's right next to DM. He's right next to him.
This happens to me all the time too, I get it.
There you go, there we go.
This happens to everybody. Yeah, we really actually need the 90-second time limit. Fire Hose. All right, so Fire Hose, another one of Xenoclaw's favorites. This character, actually, if you looked at the mid-tier list, this character is playable in low tier, and that might be a fucking mistake. In mid tier, I don't think he's that good. But we're gonna see the Fire Hose. Oh, breast cannon. So this thing actually deletes a lot of projectiles that would otherwise be pretty good at fighting it. It does a lot of damage, but it's like negative on hit. It's just a very weird move that does a lot of things that are very funny, but it's like the only thing the character has. Get breast cannoned. Go full screen. Get guard crushed. Using that unguard crush bug. We very briefly thought we were gonna have to ban that, but things have worked out okay. Uh-oh, that's a big whiff. Argent's in trouble. Big fire hose. Yeah, it's very hard to move around the fire hose. Forza just running at you at round start to throw you. His throw actually does quite a lot of damage. It's pretty scary. It gets him at start and he has to actually, like, you need to go in on him and the fire hose shines. But, oh, we're back. Fine. Oh my god, you had 90-second ad? I'm so sorry. You might have missed that whole first round. We initially thought both births were going to be pretty good in this rule set, and then it turns out they're just kind of funny guys, you know? Negative on hit. Super whiffs for no reason. Get shot.
Thank you, Super. Thank you, Super.
Get out of here. Play your game. Resto Cannon. This thing is a menace. It's really, really annoying, the Assault Mode one. Yeah, sometimes being a funny guy is better than being good, and that's why we're running this tournament today. That's why we're running the mid-tier tournament, so some funny guys can shine. Big guard crush plays there from Xenoclaw. We get a little more mileage out of the assault mode, but it's scary out here. Getting shot. It's very fast, the fire hose. Like, it has all that range immediately. Ooh. Nah. Nah, what? What are we doing? I'm scared. Shadow Moon. Shadow Moon's a good pick. I don't know into this. It's weird. Like, I expect this is fine. Shadow Moon's just a very good character. Yeah, I think Forze might be legit. Like this, so actually I think Electric Forze is like pretty good also. That's a character that has a, whoa, that clashes? Okay, hang on. So we've had this running joke where mid-tier climax heroes, we have like, you know, in top tier we have Kick Hopper and Punch Hopper, right? But in mid-tier we have Forze Meteor Fusion States, right? And they're basically the same game plan, but Meteor Fusion States is a lot worse, so he's little Kick Hopper, right? That's been the running joke. I think Fire Hose Forze might be little Shadow Moon. That was the classic, oops, I spaced my move bad, and now I'm dead. That's really tragic for Arjun. I don't think he's actually dead, though. Not actually dead, we're alive, but scary. So also, oh, that's gonna guard crush. That's really funny. This game's got good movies. They're just too long. I'm not gonna lie, when me and Xenoclaw are playing casuals, like, this fire hose shit is, like, the most annoying shit I've had to deal with in a while. It's so annoying. Alright. Getting blown up. So now, yeah, Arjun has actually stabilized. Oh, baits the guard cancel too. Arjun has basically stabilized. Well, now we're actually scary again because of the guard gauge. I was gonna say has stabilized completely, but now you can't block. Not being able to block the fire hose is terrifying. Finisher mode, just get a little damage. Assault mode, get big beam. Still can't block though. Yeah, Shadow Moon Assault mode is a bit of a weird one. You kind of don't want to pop it if you can avoid it sometimes, because Shadow Kick is really bad. Yow, got shot. Yeah, so this character, the mistake might be that I'm letting people pick him in low tier, because I think the character's kind of bad, but the characters around him maybe are a little bit not equipped to deal with it. It is kind of like that Kudlock jump in. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish they made more animations, different movies. Forza only got like 2 movies. I don't actually know how much Argent has a Dabuto. I know Argent has played a Dabuto recently, but I don't know how much Argent has a Dabuto. We're gonna find out. And now Xenoclaw's got the lead, and it's time for the fire hose to come out. Dabuto also one of our big like all-stars of the format. Probably the best speed-up character we have allowed. Almost certainly. Like, the other ones are all pretty bad. Also, just a good character. Dabuto's sick. This guy puts in work even in high tier play, so it's not like a huge surprise that he's doing stuff here. Let's go, it's Dabuto pressure time. On guard crush. You're in a tight spot. Oh, oh, some big whiffs. Lots of big whiffs. Dodging the rocket. Dabuto has a lot of cool tools, honestly. Like, I think Arjun probably wants to maybe go a little less to just hitting the high steppy. Because that move is very good, but you got like a lot of good buttons that lead into it too. Oh no. Oh no, we're getting hosed down. Guard crush, no!
I love Forza.
3-1 Xenoclaw.
I love Forza.
You're a menace.
I am a menace. I am a menace. I feel so bad.
That was the set, I believe, right?
Yeah, we should be 1-3.
Yes, that's... Yep. I gotta report that. And as it goes with round robin, unfortunately, it's time for us to play. So you have
no commentators?
One match of no commentary.
Alright, well... Or we can do full commentary and commentate while we fight. I'll leave that up to you. I'm fine with that.
I I don't think I want to.
It's almost fun to make the commentators commentate while they're
I
fighting.
don't know. Do you want to do that? I'll probably just kind of go quiet, but we could just do that.
Yeah, but then they'll at least hear our reactions, yeah? We're still commentating in a certain tiny sense.
All right, this is how it goes when you're running a 5-person round robin on Netplay.
I shouldn't have drank milk before this. I think the lactose intolerance is starting to get towards me. My tummy's getting upset. I had a whole thing of chocolate milk. What is this? 16 ounces? How many ounces is this? I think I'm gonna like die. It's 14 ounces.
Why? Why'd you do this?
I like it. It's so yummy.
No, I get it. It's pretty good.
It's almost as yummy as Forza
milk.
Fire combo. Oh man, now I have to counterpick.
Do you?
Do I? Who's the other person you're playing? It's okay. It's okay.
Told
I
you
know
already.
it's okay. I know who to play. Fuck. Who do I play? That's the scary bit. Who do I play? You know what? Just so we see him in the tournament. I said I'd play him.
Alright, well.
Oh, form change O's. This was a bad selection.
I count the medals 1, 2, and 3.
This was, you know what? I don't think I can do anything. You just want to make it 1-0 and we restart? No.
You gotta do Deno.
We'll...
You'll pick him later. You'll win. Oh. That tore right through that. That's funny. That was a punish, wow. Whoa, that tracks?
Yes.
I just forgot.
Oh, what?
Get kicked.
My RC didn't come out.
Ooh, leg grab.
I love this character so much. I like movies. What can I say?
I'm a fool. I'm a fool!
You pressed the wrong button and I get to punish you for it.
Yeah, I tried to do a meaty and you just sidestepped me. That's a bad meaty anyway. This is the problem. I have all these bad meaties I want to do.
Yeah, because it's like, it's flashy. That's why I play Nudeno. When you get shit off with him, he looks flashy. But in reality, he's just like a meathead character for meatheads. My anti-air didn't hit you.
Oh, I mistimed that. Oh no, no.
I was hoping you'd block it. Now that hits me. That guard crushes.
Oh, I forgot I'm guard crushed. No. No, no!
Oh, I love this character so much.
I hate this character so much. This is
I
like
know you do. I know
This is one of the
you
most
do.
shit-headed things in the whole format.
He's
nothing worse.
bad, but he's rude. It's like playing Potemkin. I think he might be baby Potemkin, because this game doesn't really have.
Potemkin.
He doesn't really. This game doesn't really have another Potemkin, but this guy might be Potemkin. It's okay. You want to play Kamen Rider Attack?
No. You you like me hovering him like I was actually gonna do it?
Okay, you gotta play
I'm
Kamen
just
Rider
thinking
Black.
about like, I'm just thinking about like, this sucks.
Well, that's a better choice than good tech.
I expect this is gonna get me 1-1 and then I'll lose the next one.
Yeah, because I'll pick an actual character.
Yeah.
Round 1. Fight.
We also got Heliport, funny. Dog time.
Cool. I've never seen Delta miss his kick before, by the way.
Climax time.
I've never seen Delta miss this much in general.
Round
No.
2.
No, what's happening? Where are your Delta hitboxes? Oh, there you go. I hit the button. Pick the laggiest move to try to hit meaty. And I did it again. Right, yeah, Kraken, huh?
Yo, the carry, let's go.
Round 3.
It's okay, it's okay.
Fight.
Almost got you. Gotcha.
Just zooming around out there.
Yep. Right, I can't block that.
That's right.
Oh, that's not hitting.
Well, it's Heliport time.
Yep.
Oh, no.
And I can't block
Yes! Yes!
Oh.
it! Okay, now I pick a real character.
Yeah, now we get fucked.
I'm glad I still almost won with him. What a fucking scary guy, huh?
You almost stole 2.
Alright, who do I play? Now that's the difficult part here. Who do I play to fight Delta?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's weird. Delta's just kind of... There's bad matchups here, but like, I don't know. Delta's kind of just like the guy that shoots you. He can win.
Do we just have fun? Do we just pretend this is casual?
That's up to you. I'm trying to win.
I know you're trying to win, and I think I know who I need to pick to win, but...
Yeah?
Yeah... He's allowed, right? Yeah.
He's allowed. That's not right.
No, you're not allowed to play that guy. Not yet.
I literally don't remember the name of the main guy that uses Delta, and every time I ask, someone tells me
There
a
is no
different
main
guy
guy.
that uses Delta.
That's because there is no main guy. Everybody is Delta.
We got Heliport again, by the way. I'm so sorry.
We did. Why is his dive kick so slow? What the hell?
It's pretty bad.
Gotcha.
He did.
Yeah, like 3 more bullets come out of that, huh?
Got him! Got him!
I probably should have picked a character I know how to play, you know?
Hey, you know how to play Agito. You didn't like practice Agito, but you know how to play him. That's a good start. Like you're already like most of the way there. Whoa, that's scary.
Does that always just knock over? Or is that only off? Oh, wait, no, it's because
it's a stagger. Oh, well, that's a start. You know to press Shining Rider Art. That's also a start.
I wish it was a little faster, huh?
Oh no, I blew meter and then the connection.
Why did that?
Stop that.
I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this.
Yeah, that's usually pretty good.
Ouch.
Yeah, I knew, and I just didn't want to accept it.
I pressed the wrong button. It's over for me.
Let's go!
Right, yeah, you can do that.
That's the mix!
I should have played a character I knew how to play through that.
No, you actually, you did pretty good.
I could have done better if I knew how to play Agito, though. You know what?
I don't know. I think the Agito things were working. I think he was doing work.
I don't know his buttons. That's the thing. So I don't know what to just like throw out.
Oh yeah.
That's the like I know how to do his specials. I just don't know his actual like. Well, 2HH is probably his best move. You know, like I don't know.
That is actually the one. That is the fastest button. 2HH is the fastest button. 5H is the dash punch.
Not we got teleport again.
Let's go, random select. You have the right to change the stage, you know.
I know, but random select feels so right. But what are the chances 3 times in a row? Press the wrong button. Stun for Todoroki, he's over.
Got him!
What do you mean that hit? It's because I pressed the button.
Got him!
I love you, Delta. Like, I love Delta so much because of this. Like, I wish I was playing Delta.
Yeah, Delta's funny.
Why do you keep doing that? It kept throwing me. I think I might have a button bound incorrectly because I changed controller.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. We win these. We win these.
Now I can't burst if I get hit. Because the game is very funny.
Yeah.
Got him.
Right, super trekking. That's not doing anything. Can I Roman cancel it? No.
into it?
It's because I Roman canceled. I Roman canceled, so I instantly stood up.
Oh, this is a very funny set. Thank you for this.
I
I'm sorry. I was like
played
kind of
Zelda.
salty about New Den-O. I'm sorry, but like.
I should have played Zelda. I would have won. I genuinely would have won with Zelda because you would have jumped and then I would have pulled out the shoot the vento.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
No.
I probably would have lost, and it would have been really funny.
I would have won
it
with
was-
Zelda. You would have been outzoned by fucking Zelda.
The Delta games just got really cursed, you know.
I hate you, Delta. Well, I love Delta. I can't say I hate you, Delta, but I love Delta.
All right, so we're gonna
Genuinely
get
good
Kamen
sets.
and Ryuchu in.
I get uppity when I lose in games, but not in a bad way. I got a big smile on my face right now. It's like fuck this character, but like in a good way.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm still like, I don't know how round robin works. I'll get second. I'll get second this tournament.
Yeah, that's the strat.
I'll get the second.
What's
medal.
your
Silver medal.
Let's see. I mean,
Huh?
you already got over Argent, so that seems fairly likely.
No offense to everyone else, of course. Just, oh, I love my mid tiers. Like these are the characters I play all the time, and I'm simply a fool for not staying with New Den-O. I would have won if I stayed with New Den-O.
You know, you gotta pick your characters that you believe in. You gotta pick your boys, your favorite guys.
I do. I've never even watched episode Blue because my
I've
friend
never
told me
watched
it
a single Den-O movie.
I know. I've watched every single Den-O movie myself. You might. Were you saying that you never watched a Den-O movie?
I've never watched a Den-O movie.
You gotta watch episode Red. I think it is at least. Color episodes Den-O.
Well, no, you didn't.
Right?
Trust me, I'm gonna watch them. I'm in the middle of the Den-O rewatch.
Ah, okay. Well,
So
let me tell
it'll be
you.
later.
The Kiva movie is ass.
Of course, I mean that's a given.
As much as I love Kiva, that's where Nega Den-O comes from. So that's how you can really tell it's ass. What was the movie?
Sure, on the mid-tier rule set again.
I wish the Rider fandom was better. Like, show me every episode in all the movies, please. Thank you.
Who's on which side? This is Ryuchu P1 side.
There you go. It's probably under other media, maybe? I don't know. Where are the movies? I think it's episode Red. Here we go. Movies. Episode Red is Zero No Star Twinkle. Yes.
All
That's
right.
the, like... Episode Red is genuinely probably one of my favorite movies.
Overall, or like one of your favorite Kamen Rider movies?
It's probably in like my top 10 movies. Like, it was genuinely really
okay.
great.
Yo, New Den-O? It's Delta New Den-O? They're
My boy.
running it back! They're running it back!
They're going to avenge me with New Den-O. Who's playing New Den-O?
It's Arcana.
Arcana. Don't hit any of his buttons except for 2HH. 2HH and 5 light. Those are the only normals you use.
Delta shooting! Delta shooting!
Oh, watching somebody who hasn't practiced 1 million years with New Den-O, oh, I feel so bad. Because this character, if you don't put time into him, he's probably one of the worst in the game.
I think honestly, it's more like you gotta be able to read them, because you just gotta get these throws off. It's so much damage.
Well, no,
Something
but the biggest thing
moralizing
is if you
it.
don't know which, like, if you haven't practiced when to use his 5S and his, like, 6S, and you
Yeah.
try to use his other random normals, his normals are so bad.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Like, you need the match time, not the lab time.
Yeah.
You can play the character with very minimal understanding of the character, and as long as you have the right reads, it works out, but like...
But if you don't know
Oh!
his normals are bad... Oh, whoa!
This was an accidental final reflect! So you can tell because the button symbol did not show up on the screen. Arcana
got
was
it!
trying to do a reversal super and accidentally final reflected the meaty super.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Both players decided we're gonna watch a movie now. Let's take a break, watch the movie.
It's such a fun movie too, I love his movie. You know what, maybe once I file for unemployment, maybe I'll watch episode Blue. I've never watched an episode of Yellow though. Sorry, what'd you say?
Reward yourself.
Yeah. I've never watched an episode of Yellow though, because I don't care about fucking... I don't care about the end.
The new Den-O 5S is so funny because it is so negative on hit that like that they can just get a guaranteed throw attempt minimum on you universally. It's really bad, but it's so hard to time it because it's so invincible.
Yeah. What else was Episode Yellow? Oh yeah, Episode Yellow was where the other cop Den-O rider nobody cares about comes from.
Oh! The super!
Oh,
Hot jams!
Super! Alright, so... It's Argent versus Arcana? Or is it...
This is Ryuchu versus Arcana.
Ryuchu. I'm not looking at the Twitch stream, so I can't actually tell. Also...
Yeah,
oh, yeah, there we go. So all Ryuchu has to do is literally pick anybody else. Pick somebody with good buttons, and new Den-O can't do anything. Like, if Ryuchu knows how to play Dabucho or Todoroki, well, they know how to play Todoroki. But, like, pick those characters, they're done. Oh, we're getting the Delta rematch, though. Thank you, Arcana. Thank you. I hope you're fine with, sticking with new Den-O, though.
Yeah, the new Den-O will continue to occur.
What the hell is this Kamen Rider from Episode Yellow even called? Who is this? I've literally never, outside of 1 or 2 images, I've never... Oh, Cho Den-O. No, that's the Cho Den-O trilogy. That's what it's called. What's your name? Scratching my little head.
I can't worry about that. We got negative on hit.
I love negative on hit.
Yo, the guard crush off the gunshot.
Den-O.
Holy shit. Yeah, new Den-O. This is like, the thing is, I think new Den-O is like pretty bad, but this is also a character that takes so much less effort. Just
the Delta movie.
Why are you sidewalking? We watched the Delta movie. Rare movie.
Yeah, because 1, nobody plays Delta, and 2, nobody supers with Delta.
It's like really hard to beat new Den-O pressing 5S is the thing.
Unless if you block it.
Yeah, I mean you block it and then it's like safe on block though.
Is it safe? It never feels safe whenever I'm playing him.
It's only unsafe to like super.
Okay.
I mean that's a bad thing to be unsafe to, but it's
yeah, but a lot of things
safe.
are unsafe to super.
Yep, fastest move in the game. We got. If you want to punish someone special on block, you make them watch the movie.
Yep. Oh, I love new Den-O. I wish there were mirrors.
New Den-O mirrors.
Yeah.
Really want to play 2 of them.
Yeah.
He also has. We haven't talked about this. He has a massive life bar. New Den-O does.
Yeah, he's got high defense and high health bar.
Maybe he is Little Potemkin.
He is. He
Burst!
is absolutely.
What? No! 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 Sorry, Arcana
New
won that
Den-O.
first game. That's my bad.
So, I don't know if you're listening to the stream, Arcana, but in Assault mode, the 6S turns into a kind of command grab. It does more damage. But you know, obviously you have to go into Assault mode. Oh, there he's trying it. It's blockable. Oh, it's the 6S, not the 5S.
Yeah, tragically, we're not gonna see your mid-match coaching through stream commentary pay off.
It's okay, he needs it. He's playing new Den-O. Oh, I love new Den-O.
Climax time. We're final reflecting again. Let's go.
Oh, there are so many movies.
So that was actually, I believe that was the first final reflect that Ryuchu lost on this stream.
I think so. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Ryuchu is insane with these final reflects, which just is saying something about Arcana, I think. I think Arcana might be a little more powerful than we give him credit for.
I accidental final reflect on Ryuchu one time in casuals, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna eat this super.
I don't know what his secret is. I swear he has, like, he can see into the future, but only for final reflects.
QTE vision.
Yeah.
Still in a bit of a tight spot. No life, no guard bar, no meter.
See, that was the issue when I was fighting you. I couldn't guard crush you.
I was on point. Ugh. Getting cut.
Oh, I love new. Are we gonna see a 3-0 new Deno?
I hope not.
I hope so. Dude, I
I
will.
hate this guy.
I will pour
Ryuga!
Gator. Oh my god. Okay, so Ryuga is actually a really good pick into new Deno simply because of Drag Blacker.
Yeah, in theory, you just charge meter and call Drag Blacker, and it makes his life hell, right? Like.
Yeah, because all new Deno can do is hit forward. He has no real ways to track other than like 6S. And 2 light. So generally with new Deno, punishing a whiff is usually going to be better with throwing or 5S. Just because 6S, unless if you're in Assault, really doesn't do that much damage. You can combo into it sometimes. If you're up against the wall, or like you're near a wall, rather. 2HH, Roman cancel the second it hits, you can hit 6S. And it'll hit twice, because for some reason the move hits twice sometimes. Because there's a hitbox for the explosion, and there's a hitbox for the bullet, and there's a sweet spot where both the bullet and the explosion exist at the same time. Oh my god, dodging Drag Blacker into a fucking 5S? Oh, and that's another funny thing about new Deno. You might have seen it there. His light, 2 light, and his 5 or 6S, they all have huge push counters. You can see it again there. If he pulls those moves out, you just can't hit him. Unless you're using a projectile.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh my god, you missed it.
Yo!
Ryuga dove kick into an Assault 6S.
Yeah. I was looking. I just had to mute myself.
Ah, okay. Yeah, look, we keep seeing it happen here. The
Let's
giant
go!
push. There we go. That's gonna hit.
Ryuga
But the
movie.
giant push block field kept pushing Ryuga away. He was not powerful enough.
Yeah, this is the really annoying thing about new Deno. It's actually not the 5S that's the most annoying bit. Is that
It's
he
the
has
two
all
light-
these slow, terrible buttons, but they all have really extended push boxes, so you just can't hit him.
2 light is safer because you can RC it.
That's right. Big kicks. That's a start. No!
Yeah,
Okay,
see
okay.
that was the push boundary working its fucking magic.
It's so offensive to me.
Yeah, and also like I love hitting. Oh my goodness gracious!
We got some funky side switching there, but yeah, Arcana 3-0.
My favorite
Nice.
thing. My favorite thing about new Deno is when you get the sweet spot with the 6S and that
Alright.
bullet and explosion hit at the same time.
So Ryuchu, thank you for coming out. You've played all your matches now. You've played everyone once. As goes the round robin. It looks like you do have last place tied up. I'm sorry, bud. You definitely have been practicing more on the top end, I think. Looking forward to the next one. Actually,
I just drank another milk. What am I
think
doing?
did I mess up? Hang on.
We skipped one of my matches first, if I remember correct.
No, you haven't played Arcana yet, right?
I don't think I have. No,
Okay,
I
cool.
played Argent and I played you and I played Ryuchu. I think.
It's you and Arcana.
Arcana, I will defeat you. Or maybe you'll defeat me. Maybe you'll
then,
play new Deno and I'll get my own butt kicked by my character.
Yeah, right.
That would make me frown, like a big wet frown. That was already
Big
in
wet.
there. Yeah, a big wet front. You know when like your bottom lip gets a little moist and it sticks out.
Why is it wet?
Well, there's spit in your mouth. Also, I was drinking milk.
Oh yeah. Ryuchu
feel
hasn't
like-
played in weeks. Yeah,
I feel like that guy from I can never remember his name. I feel like the milkman from Kamen Rider Blade. I just like chugged two milks.
that's his name.
Does he have a name? Genuinely, what's his name? I don't know.
He has a name.
He's the milkman. He's the milkman.
He has a name.
He's the man of the milk. I bet if I look up right now on the Google.
Kamen Rider Blade Milk Guy.
Kamen Rider Blade Milk Guide. There he is. His name is Kotaro.
I'm pretty sure correct. It's not weeks, it's days. Jin hasn't played in months. Yeah.
I haven't played in at least 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, the Delta. Oh, the new Dead pick. I'm sorry.
No!
I'm sorry, my boy, my son.
You have to
I have to
massacre
do
him
this
now.
for you. I have to
Get
do
out
this
of here.
to you.
Go away.
All right, I'll be back.
Round 1. Fight. Shooting strike. Shooting strike. Shooting
So we got already this huge jump S from Kamen Rider Wizard. Drill, okay. Drill is actually quite a good move as well. It's really difficult to punish. But yeah, so land style jump S, if you hit all 3 hits on that thing, it does a lot of damage. If you mess up against Wizard, you just die. Evil. You're an evil individual.
What did I do?
DMCA'd.
No, it's okay because look, I'm here to talk
You're here to
over
talk.
Life is Showtime.
Life is not Showtime.
So,
Go away, Bob.
Actually, Life is Showtime because as you can see, we're watching a movie that might eventually, 30 years in the future, go on to Showtime.
That's true.
You know,
This Life is Showtime.
Maybe
Oh God, I'm running out of
Toei,
shit to say over Life
maybe-
is Showtime.
maybe Toei, 30 years in the future, decides that they hate Kamen Rider Wizard so much that they sell Kamen Rider Wizard's rights to Toei. Not to Toei, to Showtime.
Is that
Permanently.
I'm doing sell?
Yes, let us try that wizard, please. Alright, I'll be back.
No, it's gonna keep playing. Oh, okay, no climax time. Alright, don't kill him too fast. Oh, fuck, it's climax time again. I gotta keep talking. Oh, God, okay. So, the other good thing about Water Style Wizard is actually just the 5S Slash Strike, because you need to keep moving to get away from Bind, but Slash Strike has tracking, so it's really annoying. Alright, thank God.
Yeah, so Slash Strike is also probably one of the, like, if you ignore, Big with Hurricane Wizard, Slash Strike is probably the biggest move Wizard has access to.
Well, Hurricane Slash Strike is also just better, right?
It is, but it's not as
No,
big.
it's electric Forze!
Hurricane Slash Strike is actually noticeably smaller than Water Slash Strike. And
Much
Slash
faster,
Strike
much
for Water, it's much faster, much smaller, and also Slash Strike can hit side steps because it doesn't hit just forward, just like the Hurricane one.
Round 1. Fight.
Run up on him and defend! That was a really cursed second hit. This thing is really annoying. We're flipping on him! That does so much damage. Flipping on him! No, stop that. Please don't play perfect. It was like 5 seconds. We're not getting DMCA'd. Flip on him! So, Electric Forze. We haven't had a chance to really talk about this guy. He's pretty good because he has an infinite, and this slow projectile that drains meter is actually pretty good. He's got a lot of stuff that drains me. This ground pound also, I believe, doesn't give them meter rather than draining meter. Uh-oh. Got locked up. Got imprisoned. But yeah, keeping him off meter, keeping Xenoclaw off meter. It's very similar to Blade King projectiles of Fairies. Oh no, no. Okay, at least Switch On is playing. I don't have to worry about talking all the time. I can chill the fuck out for this movie. But yeah, so he has an infinite. He has these moves that drain meter. Those are both really good things to have. He has like some cool Oki too. The ground pound has a ton of active frames. You can mediate and be plus on block. All of these things exist. The thing is that he has really low damage, so he's not very good in like top tier play. But in mid tier play, having an infinite actually is pretty good. Like they had to burst you. You're just gonna do an infinite on them. You're gonna drain their meter. All of your threats get extended, basically. Ground pound! Misses! Oh, water wizard, huh? How are you gonna die with your music playing? That was 2 for Xenoclaw, right? Yeah, it was 2. That's that New Deno game. So I was phased by New Deno. The radar? The radar? We're playing with base form Forze here. This is kind of neat, actually. Exciting. So base form Forze usually doesn't play that much of a role for the form change Forzes. Mostly just as an unguard crush bug. Youch. We're getting flipped on. Huge ground pound. Huge projectile. Huge ground pound. Finally gets slapped around a little bit. Alright, alright. We're back at neutral. Back to land. Ground pounds. Arcana's getting a lot of mileage out of just ground pounding in neutral. You can't block it. Oh, the first no. You're stuck. Meaty defend against a guard crush opponent, very strong. For obvious reasons. Climax time not getting either player any meter actually is pretty funny. Right, we're base form Forze. Never mind, we're back to elect. I'm not totally sure why Arcana chooses. Oh, Final Reflect! Gambling it all here. Final Reflect for game. Potentially for game. Arcana needs to win too. We're still in there.
He failed the first one. I heard that.
I actually don't know what the sounds mean. They don't seem to mean anything.
It's just a sound cue will play in either ear for which player succeeded. Because only one played in the first round, that means Arcana failed the first one. I think he's mashing. I'm not saying this is a negative thing. Not everybody knows it's not a mashing fest.
Maybe.
But he managed to get the last 2 before me, which gives him priority.
The tiniest meter charge. No! Okay, thank you for not making us watch the movie immediately. Come on! You gotta stop this! You can't just be binding people and making us watch the movie. I know! That's what Wizard does, I get it! I get it, I understand!
I will say though, this is not quite a perfect game, because Arcana was still doing really well.
This is a really imperfect game.
I'm so sorry, Arcana! I'm so
Perfect game gets us DMCA'd, yeah. So, I don't know, we can like talk over it. It doesn't happen every time, but it does happen.
That's why we're sitting here both talking over it.
That's why every time Wizard hits this fuck-ass super, we just gotta yell the whole time. Ah! Don't do it! No! Stop! You gotta go to character select. You can't watch the movie. Please. I'm done. I can't. Oh, fuck. This is...
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. It's DMCA. It's DMCA.
Arcana, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I feel like...
How could you?
I feel like I just pushed somebody's
fucking
wheelchair bound grandma into the stairs, or like into the street. Oh my! I feel like a horrible. I am, Rona JB.
All right.
I am so genuinely sorry. I'm sorry that the audience had to see that. I'm sorry that Bunnies had to host that. I'm sorry that I hate Arcana. But that's the one thing I wanted to do this tournament.
All right, so our last game of the tournament, it's me and Argent. Our last set, and then I'm gonna like immediately leave the house. I'm gonna immediately go somewhere.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that means I get to commentate the last one, and I get to apologize to Arcana a few more times.
Just deeply evil what you've done here.
I don't know
Best
what
out
I
of
did
7.
I could best out of you know what, Arcana, we'll do another match after the tournament's done, huh? And then I gotta apply for unemployment.
That's the spirit.
It's my last day to do it.
Did Argent's around, I think.
Argent is dead.
Oh, got it. At Argent. Alright. Argent is in. If it's a Christmas miracle, we won't have an Argent
Let me
crash.
get out of the netplay room, so you don't have 1 million lag.
You're already out of it on my end.
Oh, weird. I was still in one. Okay.
That's an Argent crash. No Christmas miracles here.
Well, the Christmas miracle is another Argent crash. What's this unread message I have? Huh? Let me look at that.
That was me. That was me posting your address when you hit that super.
Yeah, no. That made yeah. I can't blame you.
My dolphin crashed.
That's the Christmas miracle.
Let's go.
That's the Christmas miracle.
Okay, hang on. New room's open. What a disaster.
You know what? I think it might be the curse of perfect game.
The curse of perfect game.
Alright, time to do Google search. Jobs near me.
Yeah, time to get hired.
I do need to get hired.
Alright. You're gonna need a Discord stream once more.
I will.
One last time. I'm gonna need to shut up and play the video game.
And I believe in you.
I don't.
I believe that you're going to pick support Kiva and be even worse than me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Arcana. I'm gonna have to say that like 80 more times. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I was kicking you while you were down. I was jumping up and down on top of you. I don't know what you're saying, why I'm lying. I am sorry. I might be the sorriest person that's ever been made. Except, no, I'm not. But... oh, I'm so sorry, Arcana. Alright, we got Tiger versus Form Change O's. The only issue with this matchup for Argent is Tajador. I think if Bunny stays on La Torata, things will be fine enough. But the moment the Tajador comes out, that unblockable is bad. Ooh, good bursting to keep out of that, but now the guard crushed. Yeah, if Tiger can actually hit something. The issue with Tiger is a similar issue with New... Oh, there's a Rider Art, but similar issue as New Deno. All of his attacks go directly forward. If you manage to, like, even sidestep a little bit, he's not going to do anything. You can almost comfortably burst against Tiger. I don't want to say you can, but you can almost comfortably burst against Tiger and still not get hit. Ban Wizard form change? Nah. No, if we're gonna ban anybody, I think we should ban... No, he's probably the only character. Like, him... Like, Kiva's not that crazy, but also at the same time, Kiva's really crazy. There's a lot of craziness to mid-tier. I almost feel it's a little crazier when you pick the good mid-tier characters. Very large health lead, but with Tajador you can come out. Never mind. Full bar on Bunny's end, though, is pretty nice. Not necessarily with Tajador, but... I don't think Tajador really has too many RC combos. It kind of just spends it on the rider art. There you go. La Torata, La Torata. I love that guy. Not my favorite of his form, though. Alright. Massive health lead. Oh, great Tiger combo. Oh, that was great. Surprised we didn't see... I don't even know if we saw... I think there was one Tajador rider art in there. I'm surprised we didn't see more. Oh, Dabuto, though. This is a character Bunnies is really good at. They know a lot of the Dabuto combos, and a lot of the Dabuto combos hit really hard. For a mid-tier. Also, just being, like, a solid character and having access to clock up really does make Dabuto that much higher in, like, tier. Like, they're probably in the mid-tier tiers. If we made a tier list of the mid-tiers. One of the S tiers. One of the most powerful characters in mid-tier, I think. And that is the bread and butter combo for Dabuto. Oh, missed it just a little. Yep. The health lead. Yeah, health lead with the clock up. Good burst bait, though. Not burst bait, but you know, good burst. The mutual health, not health. Mutual guard gauge crushing though is pretty nice. But now, yeah, now it's just kind of over for Tiger. The moment your guard crushed against any clock up character, it's just kind of over. A lot of nice counters in. Oh, the issue with, like, I can't say it's the issue. It's a really nice thing about Kabuto and Dark Kabuto. That counter is really good. I don't know if Dark Kabutos can be thrown in the middle of block strings like Kabutos can, but I assume it probably can. Very scary, almost smacked in the face by the Advent Beast. Not Advent Beast, Contract Beast, whatever the hell they're called, the Advent Monster. It's been a million years since I watched Ryuki. But that's another one.
I almost got vented.
You did almost get vented. We're gonna see the Steve come out? No, Shadow Moon. It makes sense. No one's gonna play Steve here. Except for maybe Bunnies, if Bunnies is feeling fruity about it. If anybody's gonna play Steve, it will be Bunnies.
I'm not gonna lie, it's crossed my mind.
He is bad, but he's fun. I think he's fun to both fight and play again. Or play and play against. Like, the few times I've played Steve, he seems fun. I don't know his buttons, but he's got fun buttons when they hit. He's very much a, I hit that, I feel good character. I'm getting an advertisement. 1 minute and 20 seconds. What the hell is Santa doing on my screen? We got that nice, beautiful, perfect. Dark Kabuto is just so good. I think that Shadow Moon, like, out of all the mid tiers, the best ones are probably Dark Kabuto, Shadow Moon, Form Change O's. One of the Agito forms, probably Shining. And maybe we didn't get to see it this tournament. Contract Monsters, thank you, Arcana. We didn't see it because I played Goram Kuga. But Pegasus Kuga is just mini Drake. Like, we talk a lot about these characters being, like, little versions of these characters. It's absolutely 100% that way for Pegasus. I almost think, like, there might have been arguments if somebody played Pegasus in this tournament to ban specifically Pegasus form, because there's not a lot you can do against Pegasus. His Geek Boy game is just so good. We got a Tiger versus Dabuto with the last match. Or not the last match. I believe in Arcana. Or not Arcana. I mean, I do believe in you, Arcana. But, Arjun, I believe in you too. I'm sending positive energy towards you. You can defeat this menace. You can defeat this villain. You can come out on top. Okay, I'm not sending energy out anymore. Alright, we got the health lead and the clock up. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, I'm waiting for the little bullet. Oh, but there we go, the Roman cancel. Good roll. Nice guard pressure, but I'm not sure how much he can come back from this. Oh, strike vent making the character just worse. Yep, there you go. Ooh, good, good. Oh, but that stings. Very good bursts. A lot of the knowledge is there, and yeah. But the issue is Dark Kabuto is just such a hurdle. Alright. Pretty solid damage. Ooh, but that was great. Almost baiting the forward hop with the gun coming out. Oh, guard crush, this is scary, especially with that full meter. Oh, but that just barely kills. Arcana be able to, not Arcana, I keep calling you Arcana. I got Arcana on the brain. Will Argent be able to take this back? I believe he can. And the biggest issue is Dark Kabuto is that he has so much damage. Ooh, a very nice assist from that little kitty. Not a very little kitty, but okay, we successfully wasted all that meter. Sadly, we don't get the kitty coming through and doing any damage. And we're gonna get the clock up. Yep, that's it. That's the biggest problem with clock up characters. The moment you're guard crushed, you gotta play so defensively, because the moment you get guard crushed, you're done.
Yep, that meter management, it comes up. Alright, so that's it for the tournament.
I'd say that was a good tournament. I'd like to get a bigger mid-tier tournament going someday. But unfortunate timing for this one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, thanks everyone for coming out for this one. It was a lot of fun. Mid-tiers. Yeah. Let's go.
I love mid-tier Kamen Rider. I love
Yeah,
normal climax heroes.
I think, yeah, it's normal climax heroes. That's correct. So I think, like, we can talk for a couple minutes about this. I think, honestly, a lot of what I thought was going to happen is basically what happened. Because I think that this game in general is very matchup heavy, right?
Yeah.
So I think having characters like Tiger, who has good matchups even into top tiers in this, like, I mean, he's not that cracked, right? Like Tiger.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good, but he's like,
that's about it though.
Yeah, but I think that's like the roughly the power level that we wanted to go for here. And like Agito showed up and did pretty good.
Like I mentioned earlier, I think the best characters in the format are probably Agito, Shadow Moon, and Dabuto. Like that's like probably your top 3.
So full disclosure, my actual thought is that it's probably like Form Change O's Deno support attack. It's probably Deno Form Changes up there too, honestly.
Yeah, waiting for the Den liner is pretty nasty.
And also, yeah, I think like Shadow Moon or probably like Dabuto, yeah. I think that's all like the kind of range of good characters, and I mean they all showed up.
Yeah.
I actually O's form change didn't do shit.
I was surprised that I didn't see that many Tajidor Rider arts.
Yeah, it just whiffed every time I did it.
I
was trying.
A lot of Delta this tournament. And I almost wonder if that's just because how easy his jump shot is. Like, I think if we continue to run mid-tiers periodically, I think we're probably going to see less Delta and more of the other characters.
Yeah, no, Delta showing up this much was a bit of a surprise. I didn't really expect that.
Again, I think it's just because of how easy, like, you're thinking about these mid-tier characters, you're seeing the characters, and you're like, okay, I can jump and press A on my controller, that's easy, and it is. But I think the moment that people start putting more time into these mid-tier characters, you're going to see less of Delta. And
yeah, so like, I mean, I can say why I picked him. I picked him solely for the counter pick.
Yeah.
And then I just won. I
didn't pick Zolda.
I just kept going. I just kept winning with Delta.
I should have believed in the power of the Zolda rug and
the power of the Zolda rug.
I need to get one of those still. I still gotta get this fucking Zolda rug, dude. Once those unemployment checks start coming in,
I'm a little surprised we got such a wide spread of this cast. Actually, like I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, very little repeats because we saw G3, we saw Agito, we saw Kuga.
Just out of the like the characters. Obviously, we didn't see like Trinity, Agito Trinity. That's not gonna happen, right?
No, everyone's gonna be picking Shining.
But like, so we didn't see. I think we pretty much didn't see Deno. We didn't see Excel or Meteor Fusion States, and like that's it.
I think if people start labbing with these mid tiers, I don't think anybody's ever going to be bringing Fusion States just because of how just mediocre everything about that character is.
I think Fusion States is actually pretty okay. I mean, it's just hard to aim the dive kick. Like we're used to playing Kick Hopper, where aiming the dive kick is trivial. But Fusion States, it's like you got to actually aim that thing. It's hard.
But I
think we would have seen XL, by the way. I think if our comment realized XL was legal, we would have seen XL.
We would have seen XL, yeah. What I was more saying, though, is I think people are going to quickly realize that unless if they want to put the time into learning that jump kick, and really only having that jump kick, that there's other characters that are worth their time more. Of course, if you really love Meteor Fusion States, play the character. But if you're just looking for a character that's good in the format, I think a lot of people are going to be skipping over him.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think there's just a lot of good choices here. We really did see almost every character on the mid-tier list.
And we saw
some
nice... What's the word? We saw a nice amount of even the low-tier characters, mostly because of me.
And I mean, hey, I thought about
crazy with new Deno.
I really thought about picking Oja. I thought about picking Steve.
Oh my goodness, maybe we have to do a low tier one at some point.
That was the idea. We'll do one eventually. The next one's definitely going to be a top tiers tournament. Just play what you want, right?
Yeah, play normal.
Normal standard climax heroes, super climax heroes, the regular game.
And then you get normal climax heroes, and then mediocre climax heroes, and shitty climax heroes.
Yeah, low tier is definitely shitty climax heroes.
No, that's bottom tier, unless if you want to say like absolute. I don't know.
No, I wanna. The next time we do a different rule set, it'll probably be low tier. Although, like, I want to make sure that everyone actually wants to do that instead of unilaterally deciding. Also,
Yeah.
like, frankly, that game kind of sucks. It's
But
very
also-
funny, but it kind of sucks.
It's funny, but it should almost be like 3 people like decide to do it. It should almost be like a side thing in like a real area when you're trying to kill time, right?
I
Like,
mean,
don't
yeah,
think it should
I
ever
thought
really
about. I really genuinely thought about saying, like, after Frosty, we're gonna do a low tier side bracket.
That'd be great. We gotta do something like that at Combo Breaker too.
Yeah, maybe we plan that for Combo Breaker. We get the tournament done, and then like after that we have the salty sweet low tier tournament.
Yeah. And I might have to bring the end.
I already told you I'm playing Steve if we do it.
And you're gonna beat me every single time, yeah.
My Steve goes crazy.
Your Steve is insane.
Best Steve
Well-
on the planet.
Arcana saying low tier tourney, but we only pick Ryuki riders. At that point, we should just play Dragon Knight.
Well, I mean, maybe we should just play Dragon Knight.
I've
But
never put time
I've
into
never
Dragon
put
Knight,
time
but I'm
into
willing.
Dragon Knight. I should.
Maybe it's secretly more fun than Climax Heroes.
You know, I have some doubts, but it's definitely
Yeah.
also a cool game. Like,
Are mirror matches allowed in that?
no,
Okay, I wasn't sure if for
I
some
don't
reason
think
they
so,
allowed it in
maybe.
that one.
I don't know.
But I guess you could have, since we have the expert here, Arcana, can you play Knight and then your enemy plays Knight Survive? Like, is that a thing you can do? Because they're 2 separate characters in that game, if I remember correct. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
First
there's
puzzle-
the boss fight character who just takes somebody's moveset. I don't know if you can play them. Either way, something to look into. But you said you had to go,
That's
or do
funny.
you still have time?
So I actually have a little more time than I thought.
Okay.
Friends are running late.
Other characters that might see a little more play as we play more mid-tier. I think we're going to see more G3Xs. Just because of his funny little combos. I think people are going to see his funny little combos and want to do them. Realize he's not that good and only play him in one tournament, but that will be us seeing more G3X.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Gex is okay.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's like, I think he's in the counter pick zone.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If we let people
Like,
pick him in low tier, he would be like the best character. But
he
as
would
is,
be
he's like pretty
awful
bad.
against everybody except for maybe the B in low tier. Like, he would decimate.
Yeah, I think
Unless
like
you were-
exactly the B in New Deno might, and like probably Fire Hose, frankly, can probably beat him.
Yeah. Him, the B, New Deno. If Zolder gets some
Oja-
funny shenanigans out, maybe.
Oja can probably beat him too, I think, honestly.
But it's going to be difficult for all of them, except for
Yeah.
maybe the B. Just because the B has Clock Up, and Clock Up kind of carries.
I don't know. We'll get to this one eventually. At some point, we'll figure out what's going on in the low tier. We'll play some dog shit characters.
And it'll be fun. And I'll either bring Deandra or Zolda.
It's really funny to me how much worse Amazon got when we got good at bursting.
Yeah.
Like he seemed like a mid-tier guy. It's like, oh, he's got like this easy combo into super. He can like just kill you.
Yeah, and then it turns out you can do something called burst. So there's a game mechanic called bursting.
Turns out you don't have to burst. You can just take the combo and it does like 10%.
Yeah. But, if he throws the super route and it's about to hit you, well, guess what? You can burst. But also, yeah, that's a fun thing with a lot of these mid-tiers. They have combos that look really scary, but then they do like 4 damage.
Yeah,
Dragon Knight versus Dragon Knight Survive and Wing Knight versus Wing Knight Survive. Okay.
I really appreciate Haka saying like the Kiva throw is doing no damage. Like, yeah, it isn't.
No, it does.
He
but-
like gives you little tappies and he's
It's a spacing tool.
Gotcha.
That's the whole point of it. When you're the whole point of throwing with say Kiva and Kuga with the Titan form is you're just getting people away from you, or you're trying to put them in a corner for a setup.
It's just that you get like a reward for it, and then like they're content to block because the throw doesn't do that much damage, but you still have to represent it.
Yeah.
So it goes, so it goes.
I love all these mid-tier characters so much.
I'm glad that we got to see so many of them. I hope the next one we can maybe see like you know, Ryuga didn't get to do that much this time. Axel didn't show up, and I think those are like funny characters that they exist. Stuff can happen.
Out of the characters in mid, like specifically the allowed in mid-tier play section, the only ones who did not show up were Fusion States and Axel. And we would have seen Axel if Arcana knew. Well, and we didn't see Deno.
Yeah, Deno did not show up. That's it. Yeah, like it's shocking. I'm really glad that everyone really actually looked at the cast and tried to find a character. I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Great tournament.
And then think about.
I'm gonna have to go through this one at some point and see if us screaming over Life is Showtime was actually funny. Because I don't know. You gotta try to do something, right? You can get DMCA.
Maybe it worked, or maybe we're gonna get DMCA.
What a delightful game.
I love normal Climax heroes.
The next tournament is probably Frosty Faustings.
Yeah.
We will be on the damn stream.
I'm not going there.
The game will happen.
When is Frosty? January, February?
Frosty is... Me real quick, I gotta actually pull it up. Frosty Faustings is the last weekend of January, yeah. It's the 23rd through the 26th. So we're running on the 23rd at late at night, and then we're doing our grand finals at the ass crack of dawn on the 24th. Which, like, it's fine.
Okay.
That's like the undesirable... That's like the undesirable tournament spot that like someone had to take, honestly. And I'm happy to take it.
They couldn't have put Street Fighter 6 there?
Street Fighter 6 is probably also there.
That's fair. They probably got Street Fighter running at every fucking hour, every day. I love fighting games. There's just something so fun about fighting games.
I should
Except
see...
for, like, some... Like, the new Blazblue, like, that's not good. Whatever, the boss tag. That's not a good fighting game.
Cross tag?
Yeah, I don't like boss tag.
I don't hate that game existing. I don't like playing that game. But it's like...
I don't hate it existing either, but it's like... You had a cool concept, and then you made it an auto comboer?
Yeah, it's... The thing that actually annoys me the most about cross tag battle is, funny enough, this is like an insane person's opinion.
Yeah.
But it's my opinion. The thing that annoys me the most about that game is that you can't walk, you can only run. It feels really bad to me.
Even notice that. Me and my friend played for an hour. That's so weird. Me and my friend played for like an hour, realized it kind of sucked and refunded it. So like that's like what we did. So I didn't even know you couldn't walk, and that's really funny.
They did like a PC beta or something, the rollback beta, and I played in that, and then I was done.
Also, Arcana.
Currently,
I agree. I wish there was a Super Sentai fighting game too. I wish there was just a new Sentai game, because the last Sentai game was like shut down in like 2017, and it was a mobile game. It was Legend Wars.
So currently, Frosty has... I can't actually check this properly because even though... I think I have, like, admin on the Vortex Gallery page or something. Not admin, like, moderator or something. But I can't actually check this.
Guys, Frosty is cancelled.
So I can check how many people. It's 5 people. And there might be more, honestly. Like, I know some folks who might be coming.
Can people just, like... I haven't been to a big fighting game tournament like this, but if you just, like, go, and the tournament's about to start, can you just, like, sign up, like, 10 minutes before the tournament starts?
Typically the answer to that would be yes, but Vortex Gallery, I believe, is closing all signups before the tournament starts.
Okay.
I mean, usually it's, like, they've got whatever extra spots they've got in the bracket, and they fill those up, and then they're done. Like, no more. But, like... I don't know. I don't know if registration ends or if, like, pre-registration ends, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out. I don't know. But yeah, right now we got 5 people. I told them I told them to cap it at 48, and that if we get 48, it'll be the biggest tournament the game's ever had. Combo Breaker
Probably like
was
10
about 40.
times.
No,
Oh, really? It was 40
Combo
people?
Breaker was about 40 people.
I only saw the last stream of it, so.
Yeah, there was a lot of people at Combo Breaker.
Well, I hope it's that big for, I guess, almost this year's Combo Breaker. But
I
technically
also
next year's.
really, really hope that. Like, I want this game to be a fixture. I wanna like always be hanging out playing this goofy ass Kamen Rider game.
It's so jank, but it's so. There's so much to it.
By the way, the tournament's locked up. We got results are in. I'll click the end the tournament button. So, our tournament that we just played, the results of this tournament in the round robin. So I got first, you got
Per
second,
usual.
Argent got third, followed by fourth Arcana, fifth Ryuchu.
Happens.
By the way,
Ryuchu was what? He was out of practice though, right? Like.
yeah, Ryuchu said
That
he
sucks.
hasn't played for days. Sweet
Well,
games, sweet
I hope
games.
next tournament Ryuchu comes back with even more power. And I
That's-
believe he
that's a
will,
good
because
time.
it's especially because it's going to be a normal ass tournament next time.
All right. Yeah, I had a great time with this one. This was a really
Yeah.
good one.
Kinda wish I played Zolda. Like that's the thing.
Your
I
one
regret.
regret, you didn't pick Zolda.
No, literally, my regret is not picking Zolda.
I don't think it would have worked out.
I think I would have hit the combo on you one time, and then I would have died.
That's probably true. Shuto fucking vent.
Shoot the
You
fucking thing.
Shuto fucking vent, and then I just jump S you like 8 times in a row.
Yeah, but then I'd burst you and you'd land, and I'd maybe be able to get it out.
What a
Or
funny
maybe-
guy that Zolda.
Maybe that weird bug would happen again where you missed it, and then I would recover and I'd hit you with the big bullet. But
Alright.
that's all speculation. I will see you later.
Yeah, time to wrap up, I think.
Yeah.
Do you have any big ideas like what's gotta change?
Okay, so I did
Did we
mention-
have
meant
to
say
change
this.
anything? Did we actually do a really good job?
I think Fire Hose Forza will maybe be pending, but I think Fire Hose Forza should be moved up to the mid tier.
I think that's probably. I avoided adjusting this too much because I didn't want to fuck it up. I didn't want people to show up and be like, "Why can't I play my character?"
Yeah.
But I think that
Otherwise,
one-
I think everything's pretty solid.
So, okay. Is there anyone we should move down to cause chaos? I don't think so. I think we actually pretty exhaustively looked through them and was like, no, don't do this.
Maybe maybe form change, but you're only allowed to pick sword form for Deno. Yeah. It's I think
sorry.
old.
No, I meant down from above. From
Oh,
the,
down from
the high tier
above.
range.
Yeah, absolutely, Hurricane Wizard. No, again, I think most of the characters, like, this is just gonna be something I always mention to you. I think most of the characters, like, most of the better mid-tier characters, are most likely going to be able to deal with Liangle.
I really don't. I think it's gonna be obnoxious. I think it's gonna suck.
I mean, we can work that out, of course, obviously.
I will play you in Langle versus the entire mid tier if you want. I
we
think
could do that.
it's gonna suck really bad.
I don't think so, but that's my opinion. As for other characters, no, genuinely, I think everybody else is fine. Because Scissors would be too annoying.
Yeah,
And
Scissors,
then-
so Scissors being in that high tier, like a couple people have said, like, wow, I didn't think Scissors would be up there, but
It's like he's not good, he's just too annoying for everybody else.
yeah, this is the range of characters who can't beat Scissors, like just isolated into a format, and it's like, you want to put Scissors in that? I don't know.
The only other issue, it's like, I think about, like, oh, well, you know, Fies with the support attack might be, but then you think about it, and it's like, Fies is too good in base form. And it's like, the
Hear me
double,
out.
with the form swap double is a little too good.
I'm actually doing this right now. I'm putting all of the low tier characters into their like just one bracket.
Oh, so you're making an allowed low tier and bottom? Like, making
It's
that?
just I'm removing bottom tier.
Oh, okay, yeah, make it read a little better.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I thought about like moving Verde down. I thought about moving fucking Fang Joker down. I think that character sucks.
I think Fang Joker might be one of the worst characters in the game.
Fang Joker, I really thought that Fang Joker was gonna be like unbeatable for Gattack or something, and then I played more Fang Joker, and oh my god, that character sucks.
Yeah.
But no.
Hello to the new person who joined the stream, by the way. It's ending soon. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, Fang Joker is probably like I don't think Guy could beat Fang Joker.
I don't know, Guy has an infinite.
Yeah, but also Guy has to be able to hit the infinite.
I'm fooling. Yeah, I don't know. I think we actually did a pretty good job of the rule set overall.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely stunned.
We'll have to play with it, obviously. But I think Lango might be able to be moved down. But we'll play it.
I'll make a holding zone. I'll just put him in there. We'll mess with it.
As for other characters that could move down, I don't think there's any.
Do you think we could move down Robo Rider?
Probably.
That's one of the ones I was actually still thinking about, because I think Black RX is pretty good, but can we?
Again, we'll have to do the testing, but I don't know if base Black RX can carry. I think Black RX base into Oja. I don't think Oja's ever winning that.
Yeah.
But Black RX base into Shadow Moon or Kuga or Agito or even G3X or like Form Change Wizard, I think they have I think they're fine.
Yeah, I think like Gills would be a mistake. I'm just thinking about the other characters that we got left. Meteor would definitely be a mistake.
Absolutely.
The only other one that's on my mind at all is Burakawani.
You could probably put it into mid tier. It's not that good.
I think Burakawani's kind of like the very low end of what all's up there, but like I don't know.
I'd put it on the same. I'd put it in the same as like base Agito, because the main issue is people. Of course, this isn't like an actual the character is this good, but it seems to just be a thing people do when they play Buro Wakani. They try to hit the rider art, and it never hits.
You're just talking about me.
Me too, and I played a few other people in the Discord who played Buro Wakani, and everybody tries to hit the rider art, and it never hits. Well, his normals are okay.
Yeah, because his normals aren't good. You just want to have fun. You just want to slither and slide.
Exactly. But his normals are okay. He's probably got out of the form swappers like Agito and everybody. He's probably got one of the better, go from Buro Wakani to Tatoba. He's probably got one of the better ones to do that, because he can link into that infinite. And then you get, you refresh the damage, the scaling goes away. I think Buro Wakani would probably be fine in tier.
Yeah, I think it might be fine. It might just be fine. We'll find out, I guess. We'll find out, but I suspect what's gonna happen is I'm gonna hit you with a bunch of Touch of Death combos, and you're gonna get really annoyed about it.
Does Buro Wakani have that many Touch of Death combos?
It's like trivial to Touch of Death someone with Burakawani.
Interesting. But
that's like why that's the main reason
why. Get somebody with Emperor.
That's only kind of true, because I'm talking about Emperor needs to hit finale that triggers climax time and then a second finale, right?
Which isn't too difficult.
Like for Burakawani, it's you do need to actually Touch of Death someone. You do need to actually hit them with a finale, but you can do 90% just by hitting buttons.
Dude, I just
in 5 seconds. Oh hell no! All right,
free from Mr. Beast or whatever.
I will post the new one. I'll post the new one in the Discord shortly.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you put all these characters that were moving down into that holding section.
They're in a holding zone, yeah.
Yeah. I think Robo Rider's probably fine, and I'll probably actually play Robo Rider.
I think Robo Rider's pretty funny, at least. I'd be happy to see people pick Robo Rider just because I think he's funny.
Also, Arcana said Raya should be higher because Semper Fi. I think I have to agree.
Yeah. All right.
Also, his support attack's okay.
Well, thanks everyone for the tournament once more. Happy to ramble a little at the end here.
They call us the Ramblers.
We are the Ramblers.
All right, I'll see you around.
Yeah, the council has convened. We've got a new rule set now. It's the same rule set, but we've dragged some stuff around.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, see you.
Yeah, later.